All right, mic check, mic check. All right, we're good to go. Okay, so we're going to do 5.2 today. We did 5.1 kind of review yesterday. I didn't think a video was needed on that. You guys have seen that multiple times before. It's pretty much 8th grade freshman year math. Just conversions. It's always good to review those. Okay, just like perimeter, circumference, and area. It's always good to review that. And the reason why we're doing this is because you guys are about to get a project, extra credit project, next week that will replace your lowest test grade. So it'll be all next week. You get it done. I think it's good enough for you to earn. It's really a pass-fail. It's 100 or nothing. So if I think you did earn enough and you completed all the questions enough to get 100 and you showed enough work, then you're going to get 100 and it's going to replace your lowest test grade. So it should bump you up a little bit. And then those last 3 days are just going to be for makeups. So if you guys got anything to make up, whether it's homework, quizzes, tests, you guys need to take a look at your grade and make sure you let me know what you need to make up so I can reopen for you. A lot of people are not taking stuff, therefore they're going to end up with zeros at the end of the year, and it's going to be tough. That's okay though. That's what those 3 days are for. Okay, so I think instead of going through notes, I'm just going to do the reteaching side of your homework. I like the reteaching sides. It's just examples. All I need is examples. So at the end of the year, might as well do some of your homework. I'm a nice guy, you know? Okay, so perimeter, circumference, and area. You have your formulas conveniently here for you. Also on your formula sheet, but it's already here on your worksheet, so that's good. Let's just go with the example. So example 1, find the perimeter of the parallelogram. What's the difference between perimeter, circumference, and area? Well, here's a hint. Perimeter and circumference are the exact same thing. Just perimeter is on shapes with edges and circumference is on circles. It's the length around the outer rim of the shape, the outside, however you want to think about it. Area is what's on the inside, right? That's area's inside, perimeter's outside, so is circumference. Circumference is also outside. Notice as how area, we just have one word for circles and irregular and regular shapes. It's all just area. But perimeter is different. Circles have circumference, all their shapes have perimeter. Okay. All right, so here we go. Find the perimeter of the parallelogram. We should know what a parallelogram is by now. You can add or use the P plus, This we need to talk about a little bit. So perimeters are special, right? They have opposite sides are equal to each other. So if this is 5, this is 5. If that's 10.1, this is also 10.1. That's what that is saying. The length they're saying is 10.1, and there's 2 of them, plus the 2 sides, which is 5. Or you can just add them all up. Doesn't matter to me. Like probably just starting out, if I were you guys, I would just start adding them all up. Add up all 4 sides, that's perimeter. Pretty simple. Okay, find the area. Area is base times height. Remember, in a parallelogram, your height is going to be this dotted line. It's not going to be the 5. That's not a true representation of height. Okay, and your base is just going to be your 10.1. So here's your base, and here's your height on a parallelogram. Okay, multiply those together, that gives you your area, 40.4 meters squared. Remember, meters squared because we're multiplying 2 units together. That's why it's meters squared. Like volume is cubed. How many units we're going to multiply together for volume? Length times width times height. That's why it's cubed. Okay, and you're also going to use this short chapter. This chapter's only a week. You're going to use this though for your extra credit project, so it relates pretty good. Okay, let's knock out. So we got to find area and perimeter or circumference. We can do that. Let's do 4. Why not? Okay, number 1. So first things first, what type of shape? Parallelogram, right? So your perimeter, remember, your perimeter is going to be the same all around. So if this is 5, that's 5. If this is 5, that's 5. So it's 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, or 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Or 5 times 4, it's going to be 20 meters. Okay, area is base. Your base times your height. Okay, it's just like this one. My base is going to be 5 times my height, which is going to be 4. Which, hey, what do you know? It's also 20. 20 meters, what though? Squared. Okay. Okay, let's do a triangle. Why not? Okay, perimeter of a triangle. Remember, it gives us all 3 sides. All we gotta do is just add all those up. So 12 plus 5 plus 13. 12 plus 5 is 17. Plus 3 is 20. 20 plus 10 is what, 30? Fact check me on that one. I did that pretty fast. 12 plus 13 is 25. Yep. Okay, area of a triangle. Let's go to the formula. Area of a triangle. It's right here. So the area is going to be 1/2 base times height. So here we go. Okay, so we still have the 1/2. Base is going to be 12, right? Because it's perpendicular to the height. Base is going to be 12, and your height is going to be 5. So 12 times 5 is 60. 60 divided by 2, or multiplied by 1/2, is going to be 30 meters squared. Cool. Is it a coincidence that we're getting the same? Who knows? 30, 30, 20, 20. Let's do another one. Trapezoid. Let's go to the 6. Okay, perimeter of a trapezoid. Remember, these legs are the same. So this is 5. This is also 5. Okay, so it's going to be 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 12, which is what, 22? 22 inches. And the area of a trapezoid is right here. 1/2 height, okay, h, 1/2 times height, then what? Times base 1 plus base 2. Okay, your height in this case is perpendicular to one of the bases. It's really both the bases. It's perpendicular to one, it's also perpendicular to the other one. So it's going to be the 4. So 1/2, 4 times b1, b2. It doesn't matter which one, just the bottom and top. 9 plus 30. Okay, 1/2, 4 times 12. Okay, next we have 12 times 4, which is what? 48? Yep, 48 divided by 2 is what? 24? There you go. Don't forget your inches squared. Okay, let's just double check we did that right. So your height is 4, yeah. Base 1 is 9, base 2 is 3. Yep. Double check perimeter. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. It's 22. Indeed. All right, let's do one of the circles. Let's do 8. Okay, so circle. The circumference formula is this. So it's pi r squared. Well, we have r. Okay, this is 6. So it's pi times 36. Or pi times 6 squared. It's pi r squared, radius squared. So it's just 36 pi. Is that area or circumference? That is going to be area. So I need to put that in the area slot. I'm just going to leave it in terms of pi. I'm not going to give a big decimal. I'm not worried about it. Okay, your circumference is what? How do you find the circumference of a circle? That's one that's good to have, right? So the circumference of a circle is pi times diameter. This is a good one to do because we don't have diameter. We need to figure it out. If your radius is 6 and the diameter is the whole thing across, isn't the whole thing just going to be 12? 6 plus 6? Yeah. So your diameter is actually 12. And your circumference is pi times diameter, which is 12 pi. We can put units on here, millimeters and millimeters squared. Okay. That's it. Your second page is exactly like that. All right. That's 4. It's 4 on your homework done. How many you got left on this page? 1, 2, 3, 4. I did half the first page. You're welcome. Okay, let me know if you got questions. That's it for 5.2. 5.3 tomorrow, and we have a quiz, not a test over this chapter, just a quiz over chapter 5 on Friday. Okay, see you guys.